trying to, I don't want to get it wrong, putting the words back, but you mentioned there was a Maricopa County official and somebody else. What was that?
Okay, so I actually didn't, Mr. Chairman, I actually didn't talk about the specifics of this, but I'm happy to do that. So when we got the call on, I'll give you the timelines, Tuesday, March the 21st, that said, we have a place for your JP,
No, March.
yeah, you're right, it's February,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, February. Tuesday, February 21st, we have a home for your JP Constable stuff, can you help us with the PC stuff? Absolutely. There was a meeting on March 24th with ACO staff.
Wait, Mr. Chair.
Yep.
Who was that? Who placed that call?
No. Okay. Mr. Chairman, Representative Hoffman, Senate senior staff in the Senate, Mr. Cross, contacted us and said, we have a home for your JP Constable stuff. We need to work out the PC stuff. We said, okay, let's help. Thursday, March the 24th, there was an initial meeting with Legislative Council, ACO staff, and the legislative coordinator for EOA, who is currently Tiffany Anderson, the elections director in Yuma County. They talked about, they're the ones when I said they sort of mapped out the situation and what needed to happen. Then on Friday, the 25th, there was a meeting of sort of the legislative committee of EOA. So that's Tiffany from Yuma, Scott Jarrett, Maricopa County, Christy Passarelli, Maricopa County, who does the candidate filings for the county, Lynn Constable, Yavapai County, Angie Cloutier, I think is how we say her last name, also from Yavapai, Lisa Mara, Cochise. I believe that is all, that working group. They sort of talked about, okay, here's what was discussed on Thursday. Do we think we could make this work? Would this work for all of the counties? The input was, yes, I believe so. On Monday, which would be the 28th, I think, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. On Monday, the 28th, Tiffany, as the chair of the legislative committee for EOA, sent out the JP Constable actual language and then a bullet point version that covered this PC stuff. Here's what was discussed in the meeting. Here are the bullet points that it would encompass to all of the elections directors in the state. We need your feedback by noon on Tuesday the 29th. Let us know if you have any changes to this language that we have and this bullet point idea that is also in this email. Nobody balked at any of that stuff by noon on Tuesday, and that's what constituted the amendment. People I know are screaming, who wrote it? As you all know as legislators, amendments are often ideas and then they're submitted, and Leg Council, the geniuses at Leg Council, they write it. That's what their job is to do, is to write the ideas that either lobbyists give them, I know that's a bad word today, but we're part of the process, that legislators give them, that staff gives them. And I am not going to throw any Leg Council attorney under the bus. They did what they were asked to do based on the content and bullet points that they were provided.
Representative Fillmore.
Mr. Chairman, thank you. I appreciate yours, the timeline and all of that, but the reality of it is, when it's all finished and said and done, someone here at the legislature had to approve it. Someone had to bring it to us in the form of a bill onto the floor. So when all of the people in the counties put this together, who did they deliver it to for us to be have it consumed on the floor?
Mr. Chair, Mr. Chair,
Yes.
to that point, I just want to caution when we're talking, I know people want to know who wrote it and who was behind it. I don't think that at this point matters. The vote has already been taken. I'm speaking. The vote has already happened, and it happened on both sides, and I want to caution, excuse me, I am speaking, and I want to caution us in this committee to not put blame on Legislative Council because they are doing their job. Their job is not to tell us whether a bill is good or bad, and we all know that here. So let's not start putting blame on Legislative Council for doing their job. I want to make sure that we are not doing that because that is not okay.
All right. And go ahead. Continue.
I was just going to say, and again, to remind people that regardless of who wrote it or whoever was behind it, there was a sponsor of the bill, it came to the floor rushed, and we voted on it. So let's not point fingers and blame the people who are here to do their job in Legislative Council, and you can nod your head, but you don't know the process. Let's not do that.
Okay, and look, members, so Jenna's kind of explained everything that she knows. I think once it left her possession and got here, I don't think she can testify or speculate as to what happened, so.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, once we let the legislature know, okay, none of our members have balked at these bullet points that we've sent out. That was the end of our involvement.
Okay, and that
so
would be the end of your knowledge.
That's
Joe.
correct,
Okay,
Matt,
I
Mr. Chair.
appreciate that. All right, anybody else want to speak?
Mr. Chair, I don't have anyone else signed in.
All right, then let's move the bill and then have final discussion.